Ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to week 10, semester 2, 2018 of my Masters of Physiotherapy degree. It's been a while since we've attended a full Monday, 9 to 5, I want to say. Kind of rough, it's kind of tough, it's kind of hard. We also had a exam on that day, and I thought I did all right. Going into the exam, I wasn't worried, feeling like, okay, we've done this before, let's go ahead, let's do this thing. And I had studied, I'd prepared for this thing over the weekend. I'd studied really hard on the Saturday and the Sunday, and I was feeling ready. Reflecting back on the assessment, there were some questions that I really did not know the answers to, despite having studied for 2 straight days. And there were some that I was on the fence about, and there were some that I was pretty confident with. So I left that exam feeling like I did an okay job, that I would get a mark that I would be happy with. On Friday, we got the marks back, and I was shocked. For the first time in my university career, I got a 50%. Like a on the nose 50%. You just passed this thing. So I was kind of devastated, and it threw me off a lot. Unfortunately, we weren't given any feedback. We were just given our marks. So I had to go back and think about what questions I could have stuffed up. And, on reflection, there were quite a few. There were at least 50% of the questions that I was like, ooh, okay, I probably got that one wrong. But the question is, how? How could I get those questions so wrong when I had studied for 2 full days previously to this exam? I do not know. It could have been something to do with the fact that our family pet Coco, had to be put down the previous Friday. So maybe I was still feeling the effects of that. It could have something to do with the fact that my adrenaline just wasn't pumping, so my brain wasn't focused, so I wasn't actually paying attention to what I was doing, or paying enough attention to what I was doing, and making really silly mistakes. It could be that my cognition is just deteriorating and I don't really notice it happening. I don't know, it could be a number of factors. So I have made myself an appointment with the lecturer to talk about it, and I'm going to see him on Monday, hopefully get some feedback on what I got wrong and what I can do to improve my performance, because literally I'm still sitting here thinking, shit, how the hell did I fuck up that badly? I've got no idea. Because when you study for something and you still get 50%, it's confusing. There has to be a reason why this happened. Was I distracted? Am I just not good at this? I don't know, I can't not be good at it, because in previous assessments I've done okay. And the previous assessment for that subject I did really well. So I don't get it. I mean, honestly, I don't get it. And I won't get it. I won't get it until I talk to him. And maybe even then I won't get it. And I'll just have to accept it and move on. On the Thursday, I had a meeting with another lecturer for another subject about one of my assessments that I didn't really perform as well as I thought I could have performed in. I wasn't terrible. It was like a high credit. Basically, the take-home message from that was I need to be more detailed, and I need to be more specific, and I need to relate my treatments to the patient's specific circumstances and impairments and activity limitations. I need to reiterate the precautions more. I need to be less robotic in my communication. I need to direct my language to suit the audience that I'm speaking to, which is kind of difficult in that assignment because we didn't really know the type of person the patient was. We just had a bunch of information on his mobility status and his strength and his range of motion and things like that. But fair enough. I will keep that in mind and keep it on board for the future. But what was really nice is that he said that he notices that I am a hardworking student and that I really care about the work and effort that I put into class, and that he's willing to give me extra feedback because he knows that I will take it on and I will use it to better myself, which was really nice to hear, that sort of validation of the work and effort that I've been putting in over the past year. In terms of asking questions and seeking help, I've definitely picked that up a lot this week, probably because I mentioned it and took note of it last week. See, these videos are helpful. And not only that, but I got input from my peers as well, so I got to practice on a lot of different people and got them to tell me whether it was comfortable, whether they felt any pain, whether they felt I was doing the right thing. And yeah, it was really good. It really helped me. And by the end of the class, I was feeling more and more confident in my skills and more competent in what I was doing, which was really nice. A good way to finish the week. And then that mark gets released and I'm just like... So needless to say, the anxiety is back. I'm struggling a little bit. I spent Saturday in front of the TV trying to chill. My eyes were swollen from crying the previous night. I know, it's stupid. It's so stupid how upset I got about that mark coming out, but I don't know. Anyway, the anxiety was just hanging around in my chest all day yesterday, so I had to cancel work. I didn't feel like I could face the world. It was a bit shitty, but it is what it is. I haven't felt that way in ages, actually. And today I just sat on the chaise and studied. I did all my prep work, did heaps of reading, did heaps of listening to videos, and I've got another podcast that I actually have to listen to before the end of the day. And then I started working on this assessment that's going to be due in 2 weeks, which is good. I feel like I smashed a lot of that out. The tightness in my chest is hanging around, the uneasiness in my stomach. Like, I just need to accept that this is the way I'm feeling at the moment and not let it bother me too much. Like, just be in the moment, accept it, try not fight it, because if I fight it, I'll just probably make it worse, and move on. I am planning on going to yoga this afternoon, so I feel like that'll help me a lot. It's been a while since I've exercised, so that could also have some sort of impact on the way I'm feeling currently. Actually, it probably has a lot to do with the way I'm feeling currently, but I'm still eating correctly. There may be a few more pieces of junk food. The only thing I can think that has changed, which might be affecting how anxious I'm feeling, and it sounds terrible, but be assured I'm not an alcoholic or anything. I haven't had any alcohol yet this month. David is on call and he can't really drink alcohol when you work, so he's got to have no alcohol in his system, so he's decided not to drink during October. And I'm like, you know what, I will support you in this. I will be your rock, and I will also not drink as well, because I have done it for a whole year before, so it's not hard. But yeah, I know that taking a depressant like that, like alcohol, would definitely calm down the system, at least artificially, but I'm not an alcoholic. It's okay, you don't need to worry about it. Well, that's it from me. I just want to say thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, make sure you click the like button. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. I do videos at some point in time. These videos are at least every Friday, so you've got that. And I will see you when I see you with another video. Peace out.